Hi, it's Wendy. Today I'm going to show you a new version of the starting double crochet. I'm calling this the step back starting double crochet, and I'll show you why I like it. First of all, this is the one that most people have been doing recently, which is a stacked single for a starting double crochet. And it works just fine. You can see here's my stacked single, my double crochet, coming back, there's the stacked single and the double crochet. Same thing in this bottom part. I've been playing around with this and I think I've come up with a version that I prefer. So this is my version on this side, on the right hand side, with the stepped back starting double crochet. You can see first of all that the edge is a little bit straighter, and also the stitch isn't quite so bulky. So if you compare, there's the stacked double right there, and there's my starting stitch right there. Looks a little bit more like a double crochet, and it's a little less wide and perhaps a little bit taller. Okay, my version on the right and the original stacked single on the left. So here's the two matching rows side by side. Here's another example where it's even more obvious. The stacked single is on the left, and this is my step back starting double crochet on the right. And you can really see here that the stacked single, although it gives you a fairly straight edge, I think this version is even straighter. And the other big difference is the stitch is a little bit narrower and it looks more like a double crochet. So if you compare this one, the stacked single, to the step backed one on the right, that's mine. This is the the stacked single. So it is a subtle difference, but I do think it matters. I think it keeps the rows more even. They don't pull down with that starting stitch, and it's a little bit slimmer. So how do I make it? It's really simple. When you get to the end of your row, and I finished up with a double crochet here, before turning, so this is done at the end of the previous row, before turning, take your hook, put it back under that previous stitch. So if you've done a reversed single crochet, or sometimes it's called a crab stitch, this will feel familiar. So put it back under the stitch that you just did, pick up a loop, pull it through, yarn over again, pull through those two, and then just do a chain. Make sure the chain isn't too tight. Turn the work and carry on with your next double crochet. I'll do one at the other end and show you again. So after the last double crochet, don't turn, just put your hook back through that stitch that you just did underneath that V, okay, in that hole right there. Pick up a loop, go through those two like a single crochet, and then just do a chain stitch. Turn the work, go back, and do your double crochets. When you get to the end, you'll find that it's very easy to work into the top of that one you just did. It's not difficult to find the top of that stitch. One more time, and I'll try and make sure the focus is really good. At the end of your row, go back under that stitch, so step back, draw up a loop, draw up another loop, and go through those two, and then chain one. Turn your work. I'll do a couple more and then I'll show you what it looks like, and you can decide for yourself if you would like to try this version of a starting double crochet, the stepped back starting double crochet. Okay, so I've done a few more rows. Can you see where I made the switch? Right here. These were my stacked singles, and this is where I started the step back starting double crochet. Give it a try for yourself. If you find that it works for you, share it with somebody else. And I'd really appreciate it if you'd drop me a comment and let me know if you're going to make the switch. Thanks for joining me. Have a super day.